Persona Gaming. I am the Merciless Walrus, for those of you who do not know, and I'm bringing you some Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. It is Search and Destroy on Wasteland. I am using the Mini-Uzi silenced with Marathon, Cold-Blooded, and Ninja as my perks. My kill streaks, I believe, are UAV, Counter UAV, and Predator Missile. Now, in my last video I put on Persona Gaming, I asked you guys to give me some feedback about what game modes you wanted to see and what weapons. And the game mode that got the most responses was Search and Destroy, which really works out for me because I love playing Search and Destroy. So I think I'm mainly going to be posting Search and Destroy gameplay in the future. If you have any problems with that, please let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do about it. And the gun that got the most responses was the M4. Now, I'm sorry that this isn't M4 gameplay for those of you who asked for it. I promise, I fucking pinky swear via the internet that one of my next two videos I put on Persona Gaming will have the M4. So you can look forward to that. And now, back to the gameplay. Now, the gameplay isn't incredible, but it's pretty good. The score is respectable. And I'm playing pretty aggressive, so it should be entertaining to watch. And there are some certain routes that I'm going to be showing you guys, and also various tactics for Search and Destroy. But the other reason, I don't know, there's just some bullshit that goes on. My team loses this match, but for bullshit reasons, and when it gets to those things, I will tell you. But if you're watching your screen right now, well, not right now, but when it happens, you'll kind of notice anyway. Now, when you're on the offensive side, I usually like to go to the left, but not in the first round. If the other team is spawn tubing, which they are not, they will get you. So usually the first round I go to the right, just to wait and see if they are spawn tubing, and then if they're not, I like to rush to the left, go straight in this cave, and it usually works out pretty well. If I have the bomb, a lot of the times I will go B because it's not very well defended. And that's about it. Very effective if you can nail it. Highly recommend using Marathon as your perk 1. Lightweight does help, but on this map, I would say Cold-Blooded is essential with all the thermal sniping that goes on. The amount of times that I have just gotten sniped off the spawn by a thermal, well, not off the spawn, but early in the round by a thermal sniper, it's kind of absurd. So, highly recommend Marathon and Cold-Blooded if you are rushing. And your third perk, I think Ninja is pretty essential. You could use Steady Aim. It would probably help you a little with your rushing, so it's a draw between Steady Aim and Ninja. Now, on a brief side note, just look at this right here. Not going to go too in-depth on it. I'm just saying this looks a little set up. This kill cam right here. Now, the guy was on my team, so I didn't care too much and I wasn't going to curse him out, but still, looks set up to me. You be the judge. But now, going back to the gameplay, as this round starts, I do my same route, call in my UAV, and I go back to the tunnel. You're not going to see too much enemies in here, and even if you do have a kind of upper hand right there. I probably should have drop-shotted. Feel free to throw Semtex in when you go in. I would almost recommend doing that. And according to my UAV, I do see that there's a much stronger concentration of enemies near the other bomb plant. So I decided to go near, what is that, A? Yeah. I planted A instead. And then I just do what I do best, which is getting killed by a noob tube. Oh, don't you just love that? And then that guy gets a double noob tube. Oh, great. Good job, Infinity Warden. I don't know what the fuck this guy does. Yep. What is that, the same guy who had, like, the supposedly set-up quickscope game-winning kill cam? I don't know. Now, it would appear that in the game I am on defense now, so I'm gonna give you some basic defensive strategies to go for. And also, on another side note, from this point on, for the whole second half of the game, I do not die, which is awesome. But somehow we lose 2 more rounds. Now, I don't know which 2 of the next 3 rounds we lose, but again, we'll get to that later. I kind of, when I'm on defense, I mirror the strategy that I do when I'm on offense, and a time like this, having Cold-Blooded is so important. For all I know, that guy is thermal, and I might have appeared on the side of his scope. Now, for the sake of winning a round of search and destroy, I never will recommend going into the other team's spawn and rushing to that much of an extent. I don't know, I think this might be the round we get bullshitted. Yeah, I think it is. Yep, look at this. So, lag, what the hell? Not just once, for the next 20 seconds. Now, I don't know what lag switches are, I don't know how they work, I don't know if they really exist, but if they do, they gotta feel something like this, because we cannot physically defuse that bomb. And it is only when we are trying to defuse the bomb, when we plant the bomb and the other team's trying to defuse it, nothing. So I'm assuming some kind of interference was going on that caused that. I have no idea. Either way, it pissed me off. Now, another strategy, and this is one that everyone knows, is to go on the turret and aim that way. I think I get the double kill this round. There we go. Well, kind of a double kill. But that's very effective, and in terms of other routes that you can run when you are on defense if you want to play aggressive, running all the way to the left here is usually pretty effective. You can probably catch some snipers off guard by going behind them, and also, if you have cold-blooded, sneaking into their spawn and getting those thermal snipers is not too difficult. And the final route that you can run, and this one I don't recommend too much, again, cold-blooded will help you out a lot, is to go all the way around the right, kind of where I am on the opposite side, and sprint forward, and you can cut off their guys trying to get into the tunnel area. Kind of effective, but if you have any non-thermal snipers, they're going to pick you off, and if you don't have cold-blooded, you'll definitely get picked off, so that one I don't recommend too much. But here we go, the final round of Search and Destroy is about to commence, and what do you know, they plant the bomb again, and we get bullshitted again. The same thing. They plant it, and we physically cannot defuse it. Frustrating as hell. Seriously. I usually don't get pissed off this much at the game, but it was really annoying. We outmatched this team, we played better than this team, and oh, my bad. Kill streaks, I know it's really late to correct myself, but I'm using UAV Predator Harrier. I'm sorry about that. Thought I was using Counter instead of Harrier, but screw it. So yeah, same thing happens. I'm about to sneak up on this guy, kill him, and what do you know, look at this. Oh, that's convenient. Fuck that. God damn it. So if you have any ideas specifically what that was, please tell me. I'm really interested to know. And that's it. I'm about to be signing off here. One of the highest rated comments on my last video was for me to do a whole video on pie. I said in that video, hey, I can talk about anything. I can even talk about pie. And some of you guys thought I said pot, which I thought was kind of funny, but if you think that might be something entertaining to listen to, a little out of the ordinary, different than what you're used to, go ahead and tell me. Or if you think it'll just be an absolute fail of an idea, then don't recommend that I do it. So that's it. I'm going to be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.